Take a deep breath and listen. If tonight you allow, your mind will begin to reorganize itself silently in favor of prosperity, like a magnetic field that aligns until it touches the root of your decisions. There are times when field intelligence works best in silence. This is one of those nights. You did not come here by chance. Your internal system asked for a turn, an activation, a new chapter. Before we proceed, write in the comments, "I activate prosperity in silence." This isn't just engagement. It's a neurochemical command that starts a new circuit. As you write, feel a door opening from the inside. In this experience, you will hear, breathe, and sleep. The process between your thoughts and your emotions will do the rest. Do not explain. Do not debate. Record the results. The science of the mind shows that with every phrase you repeat with emotion, you signal the field and sow in the most fertile soil of the brain, neuroplasticity. Joe Dispenza teaches, you become the one who practices thinking and feeling with more constancy. If before bedtime your thoughts are bathed in gratitude, purpose, and possibility, your mornings will reap clarity. Prepare the body, adjust the pillow, let go of the shoulders. For a few minutes, give up the need to understand everything. Nobody pushes prosperity. We align with it by exchanging survival chemistry for creation chemistry. Our agreement is simple. You receive, rest, and keep external silence while reorganizing the internal dialogue. I will lead by words used by researchers, high-performance athletes, and visionaries. Instructions to regulate the nervous system, harmonize heart and brain, and make room for new synapses. What have you been feeding at night? Worry? Debt? Today, it changes. Today you lie down and plant. Today you sleep and active. No fuss. When the signals come, protect them from noise. Prosperity loves silence because silence prevents interference. Close your eyes. Inhale at 4, hold at 4, exhale at 6. While the breath finds a calmer rhythm, you will hear applicable truths. Thought without emotion does not move the body. Emotion without direction imprisons. Elevated thinking, added to elevated emotion, changes its biology and its field. Dispenza repeats, repetition creates conviction, and this is what we will do. Repeat until we believe. Believe until we manifest. Manifest until we witness. Imagine your mind as a garden at night. The sun goes down, the dew comes down, and the seeds wait. Every word is seed. Every intention is water. Every attention is light. On this night, we not only think prosperity, we breathe it, name it, and sow it with heart coherence. According to the neuroscience of change, the brain does not know the difference between lived experience and intensely imagined experience when emotion is real. The idea you adopt as true becomes flat. The plane, irrigated by emotion and repetition, becomes a behavioral magnet. This magnet attracts compatible people, ideas, and opportunities. Prosperity does not fall by chance. It emerges when thoughts, language, and habits come together. Pause. Touch your right hand on your chest and feel the beat. Say in a low voice, I bless my ideas. I bless my work. I bless the entry and exit of my money. I bless the doors that open. Visualize each sentence descending like luminous seeds. Some fall at the root of your purpose, others in the paths you walk daily. All begin to sprout. If your evening conversation is scarcity, you wake up in vigilance. If it is abundance with purpose, you wake up with direction. Do not deny the facts. Change the state that interprets the facts. Now, define a dominant motive for your prosperity. It's not just money, it's meaning. Ask in silence, what do I want to prosper for? Who benefits? What work does it sustain? When prosperity meets purpose, guilt dissolves, fear loses traction, and sabotage weakens. Practice. Inhale and think, I receive resources with awareness. Exhale and think, I release scarcity and guilt. Three cycles, at your pace. With each breath, old roots of fear loosen, new roots of trust deepen. Remember, you choose the seeds, water, and light. From today, every night will be a crop of words aligned to a clear mental plane. Dispenza calls it installing a new neural hardware that supports the new behavioral software. Your part? Repeat with emotion. Visualize in detail and act in simple steps upon awakening. Self-suggestion, in the vocabulary of Dispenza, is deliberate training of the brain and heart to send a coherent signal to the field. What you affirm with constancy and feeling, your deep mind accepts as direction. Repeat in the rhythm of breathing. I am fertile ground for certain ideas. I perceive opportunities compatible with my values. I act with diligence and creativity. Money is a tool in the service of purpose. I attract righteous people and right doors. If the voice, I don't deserve, comes up, watch and let it go. You choose again. Say, I choose to believe. I choose to plant. I choose to thrive with conscience. Write in the comments today, I speak life about my finances. Writing seals learning because synchronized mind and hand increase long-term memory. If this message is already building something in you, enjoy the video. It keeps the silent transformation stream burning. Before you fall asleep, a picture. See an organized table, contracts concluded calmly, bills settled, generosity flowing with order. Keep it quiet. Silence protects the seed until the soil breaks. Now rest. Let the words work while you sleep. The body knows how to balance hormones. The brain knows how to consolidate memories. The heart knows how to find coherence. There is an identity that changes sleep, decision, and prosperity. When you stop operating in the old program of lack and settles into the state of conscious creator. Air, in the dictionary of Dispenza, is who assumes authorship of internal states. The personality, how you think, feel, and act, creates reality, what you experience. Swap the character of scarcity For the serene manager, place one hand on the chest and another on the abdomen. Inhale, I belong to the state of creation. Exhale, I free the program from scarcity. 3 cycles. The Creator does not break down doors. He uses keys: focus, coherence, repetition. When you remember who you choose to be, your questions change. Instead of, why doesn't it work? Ask, what principle haven't I applied yet? Do a quick review of beliefs. Money is always hard. Nothing is hard for me. They don't match the new script. Replace in silence. I was made to bear fruit. I have profitable ethical ideas. I administer with integrity. Stamp mentally. New identity installed. The subconscious responds to orders loaded with emotion. Then we carry with gratitude and honor. Visualize your life as a house with rooms, finances, ideas, relationships, projects. Enter each one and say, I have arrived. I assume. I organize. I multiply. Feel the peace that accompanies legitimate authority. Remember the vow. Receive, practice, and keep silent. The secret is not fear. It's protection against external noise while the new circuit stabilizes. Practical moment. Take a recurring thought of unworthiness and respond with identity. I am the author of my state. I have been established to bear good fruit. Practice trains me to excellence. Say 3 times slowly. Observe the body relax when the soul receives foundation. Write, I take up my creative inheritance in silence. If this message is aligning you from the inside, subscribe to the channel and enjoy the video. You're training consistency. What have you been feeding every night? The speech of lack that watches and gets tired, or the voice of the Creator that thanks, organizes, and plans? As you fall asleep, repeat, I belong to the state of creation. I receive instructions. I administer wisely. There is a key that spins from within. Metanoia, the true change of mind, changing the old script for a new one, choosing high thoughts, high emotions, and consistent minimal actions at dawn. If for years you said, I can't, your brain got used to closing doors. From now on, when you say, I manage with clarity and responsibility and practice micro actions, the system starts looking for ways. Self-suggestion is not fantasy. It is direction. You are not a victim of thoughts. You are their guardian. When it comes up, money is always hard. Answer, I am trained for abundance with purpose. When it comes, I do not deserve. Say, I am a responsible breeder, and I manage with excellence. Silent practice. Close your eyes. Inhale and say, I change my mind. Exhale, I change my way. Again, I get useful ideas. Exhale. I release old beliefs. As he breathes, See old words trickling down the drain and new words being written on the walls of his heart. Now, let's reprogram with power phrases. I honor money as a tool. I attract ideas that bless. I act with diligence and rest in the process. Dispenza reinforces. Mind responds better to vivid images. Paint the scene. You signing a complete agreement, delivering an excellent work, being recommended naturally. Feel peace in the body, clarity on the forehead, open chest. See provision coming in order and frequency. Leave the picture as a frame fixed on the inner wall. When the old thought comes back, look at the picture and say, "This is how I will live." If something has already cleared up, write, "I renew my mind tonight." If this practice brought lightness, short and sign up. Apply an exercise of applied change. Choose a limiting belief and respond with a functional truth and a simple action. If the belief says, "There are no doors," you answer, "I create proposals," and tomorrow send one with excellence. If you say, "Always go wrong," you answer, "I learn, adjust, and execute," and today organizes the finances. Write on a paper or grave in the heart and repeat until sleep. If you lie down feeding resentment and comparison, wake up tired. If you lie down feeding gratitude and purpose, wake up with direction. So this audio is guided sowing. You sleep listening. The seeds continue working. Define now 3 words to multiply in the coming weeks. Choose yours or use. Prosperity, purpose, peace. Breathe slowly and see these words written in the land of your future. Each breath covers the seed. Each beat pushes the root. Practice of silent sowing. First seed, word. Repeat from within. I plant thoughts of conscious abundance. Second seed, image. See yourself living abundance with order, generosity, and joy. Third seed, attitude. Decide a minimum action tomorrow morning to water this seed. Send a proposal. Organize numbers. Study 30 minutes. Word, image, attitude. The triad that transforms desire into harvest. Rhythm of breath. Inhale and declare. I sow. Hold and feel. I water diligently. Exhale and confirm. I reap with generosity. Make 3 slow cycles. What you say now feeds your morning. The silent insistence builds destiny. It is not noise, it is constancy. The plant does not cry to grow. It receives light every day. Its prosperity too. The light is the word. The water is its action. The soil is its heart in peace. Protect the soil. Avoid conversations that pluck seed and display sprouts ahead of time. Choose an area to sow with intention. Finance, work, strategic relationships, creative ideas. Bring to the heart and say, I bless this area with order and abundance. Visualize a simple action in this direction. Message that opens partnership. Project finished with whim. Study that elevates you. The harvest respects similarity. Plant excellence, harvest recommendation. Plant generosity, harvest doors. Remember that time matters. There is time to plant, water, harvest. Today is planting, tomorrow, watering, soon, harvest with humility. This dissolves the rush. Who lives digging the seed, hinders the process. Trust behind the scenes. While you rest, your brain consolidates. Your body regulates. The field responds to the new signal. To sustain the rhythm, use method 3-30-3. 3 minutes of preparation, 30 of soaking, 3 of closing. Simple and powerful to train. Focus with clean input and output. Now, the inspired action mind test. Close your eyes. Inhale and say, I act. Exhale, I conclude. Bring tomorrow's unique priority and see the first minimal action happening smoothly. A clear email, an impeccable proposal, 10 pages studied. Feel the clean satisfaction of fulfilling what you promised yourself. Call that feeling. It will anchor when inertia comes to negotiate. To consolidate, write, I act with excellence and silence. If this word is aligning your routine, please subscribe. Maybe a voice says, not perfect yet. Remember, perfectionism is sophisticated fear. Decide to start small and continue. Give your agenda to the process. Focus, favor, and peace. See the first step lit as light on the way. When you wake up, go straight to it for 15 minutes. Concluded? Another light is lit. This is how ordinary days see extraordinary results. There is an essential art, recognizing the right direction among many voices. Conscious prosperity is born of discernment, and discernment is born of well-used silence. Dispenza speaks of the sixth sense as creative access when the trained mind connects to an information field. It is not superstition, it is polite sensitivity. You sharpen your inner ear by choosing quietness, organizing thoughts, and cultivating integrity. Intuition is reliable when tested by principles and data. Listening practice. 3 simple questions. What should I stop? What should I continue? What should I start? Get the first quiet response. If nothing comes, peace is also a response. Tomorrow, during the bath, may arise. Use the triple test. Peace, principle, purpose. If you pass all 3, proceed silently. If you fail at one, adjust or wait. Visualize 2 doors, one noisy, another discreet and clear. Choose the discreet one. Inside, it is written the next step. Read and feel the body relax. Install the Gold Minute habit. Before financial decisions, close your eyes for 60 seconds. Breathe. Ask, is it integral? Serves the purpose? Gives me peace? Then, seek a micro-fact that confirms the direction. A given? A budget? A conversation? Internal faith points? External diligence? Confirms. Also, create a small inner council with 3 character models that symbolize integrity, excellence, and generosity. Ask how they would act and compare to their principles. Keep tonight's vote. Whatever emerges as direction, You record and protect in silence. Ideas in gestation ask for greenhouse, not stage. When the fruit appears, it will speak for itself. Final anchor sequence. Inhale and say, I hear. Hold and say, I understand. Exhale and say, I act. 3 times. Then lay your head as if you put your ear in your own heart and realize calm has become a fuel. Mark 0. We start a 30-day cycle that aligns mind and practice in a simple and powerful way. Constancy does not change everything in one day, but changes you inside and then the world outside. 4 rhythms: night with word vision, morning with priority action, 6 minutes at night, specific gratitude, 1. Short reading of principle, 1. Visualization of the scene aligned to the purpose, 3. Silent delivery, 1. 19 minutes in the morning, short prayer, 1. Choose single priority, 2. Minimum action, 15. Micro-learning, 1. 4 weeks of intention, 1. Identity and internal cleanliness, 2. Focus and serene productivity, 3. Prosperity at the service of purpose, 4. Consolidation and organized generosity. In each week, a guide question in the evening and a practice in the morning. Decide the daily 15 minutes without negotiation. The brain loves short and clear tracks. Repeat the track until the track turns you. To sustain, choose a notebook with 3 vivid pages. 1. Specific gratitude in 3 lines. 2. Single priority and minimal action. 3. Micro-learning and next action. Recording turns intention into commitment. Final anchorage of the day. Breath 4, 4-6, short phrases that cross the river to the subconscious. I rest with confidence. I wake directed. I am fertile ground for useful ideas. I keep my results in silence. 3 facts of the day for which you are grateful. 3 small signs of financial advancement. A contact, an idea, a debt settled. Small signs are sprouts. He who recognizes sprouts harvests trees. Before bedtime, pillow ritual. A sentence of delivery. I trust and rest. An image of purpose. You serving with excellence. A minimum decision for tomorrow. 15 minutes that honor your reason. The mind loves clear signals. You have already changed the state. The rest is repetition with feeling and simple steps. If this message involved you of peace, write in the comments, I sleep in peace and prosperous agreement. This gesture seals your decision and inspires those who walk with you. Remember, tonight's vote: receive, practice, keep. Do not count the signs. Take care of them. The sprout is fragile, and silence is a greenhouse. Before extinguishing, an agreement with you. I follow in coherence and silence. When invitations arise, answer with integrity. When the doubt blows, return to what you heard here. When fatigue comes, remember, constancy wins noise. The harvest respects who remains. Leave in comments, I follow in coherence and silence. So you anchor the cycle. and help this message reach those who need it. I choose to be my new me today. I let go of the past and incorporate my future version. My new personality creates my new reality. I do not repeat old habits. I replace them. I live as if I have already decided to be. My mind and body obey the new program. I inspire calm and exhale confidence. My heart and brain come into coherence now. I stabilize my inner state before acting. My inner chemistry reflects elevated emotions. I transform reactivity into presence. Peace is my basic state. I practice early gratitude. I choose joy without external reason. I radiate love and compassion. I feed curiosity and admiration. I cultivate intelligent hope. I keep calm enthusiasm. Each repetition records my new neural circuit. I train until the new becomes automatic. My body learns a better future. I interrupt triggers and install creative responses. Daily consistency overcomes old resistance. I celebrate micro victories to consolidate neural pathways. My energy is greater than my environment. Each cell listens to my healing instructions. My nervous system regulates and balances itself. I trade stress for regeneration. My sleep consolidates the new program. My body is fertile ground for vitality. I act with respect to my biology. Money is a tool at the service of purpose. I create value with excellence and ethics. Opportunities come in order and frequently. I manage resources wisely. I become recommendable because I deliver quality. My prosperity expands the good around. My purpose guides my choices. I say no to what does not serve my dominant motive. I act on the essential with focus. I advance one simple step at a time. My schedule reflects my future identity. I repay emotional debts to the past. I release resentment and recover energy. I forgive myself and advance lightly. I choose peace instead of repetition of pain. I turn history into wisdom. I free to make room for the new. I see, feel, and believe before I see in the world. My inner image is sharp and detailed. I assume the posture of the result now. I rehearse excellence in the theater of the mind. I hold the scene until the emotion assents. My imagination is a laboratory of fate. I act with precision after listening inside. I validate ideas with data and integrity. I practice 333 preparation, focus, closing. I convert insight into micro action today. I record learnings to iterate better. I keep quiet constancy. I appreciate concrete facts of the day. I recognize sprouts before trees. I thank for what is on the way. Gratitude changes my chemistry now. I choose to see resources where others see lack. Gratitude is my core frequency. I am a good administrator. I plan, execute, and review with clarity. I combine generosity with order. I become reliable for more resources. I change urgency for strategy. I grow with repeatable simplicity. I thank for what is on the way. Gratitude changes my chemistry now. I choose to see resources where others see lack. Gratitude is my core frequency. I am a good administrator. I plan, execute, and review with clarity. I combine generosity with order. I become reliable for more resources. I change urgency for strategy. I grow with repeatable simplicity.